The Elevate Variable Dovetail Routing Jig makes it quick and easy to route a traditional dovetail style joint. The jig is designed so that the resulting joint doesn't bottom out in the pocket without the need to reset the height of your router bit. It can also be adjusted to a wide variety of lengths, so the jig can be used on everything from jumbo acoustic guitars to ukuleles. The variable dovetail routing jig is intended to be used after the neck angle has been set. There are a few different ways of centering the jig. The simplest way is to mark the centerline of the neck and body and align the jig to this mark using the centerline indicating edge on the jig's angle plate. Alternatively, if you've already cut the truss rod slot and the heel end is square to the neck centerline, you can use the included centering pin and the centering hole in the angle plate to align the jig to the neck. To set the length of the joint you want to use, first mark the maximum length of the dovetail pocket on the body in pencil. Now loosen the two screws on the routing template, align the jig on the body, and slide the template to match your line. Then lock everything back in place. Once the jig has been aligned and centered, pivot the top routing surface to match the angle of the body. Then lock this angle in place with the screws on the side of the jig. Clamp everything down, set your bit depth, and you're ready to route. Now remove the angle plate and move it to the neck position. There's no need to change the depth of the router bit. Repeat the previous steps for centering the jig and setting the angle, then cut the joint into the neck. With both parts routed, the fit of the dovetail joint can now be finalized by hand. Depending on the neck set angle of your instrument, the cheeks of the joint will need to either be trimmed or shimmed. The Elevate Variable Dovetail Routing Jig makes it easy to route a dovetail joint that matches the geometry of your instruments. Get yours today at elevatelytherie.com.